Greetings everyone, this is me again, Zahra Bazak. So now it's on who, if you would have been guided, Muslims, Mu'mineen, if you had followed the other path, not this path, of messengers, when the polities were saying here, right, and if we will hear this, God says in Surah 32, Ayah 13, and if we had willed, surely we would have given every soul its guidance. But I don't know why truth, the true word has from me, but this is the true word from me, that I will surely fill hell with the jinn and the men together. So he wants to see who will follow his guidance, and so who is going to be guided properly. A test for you. Why do you want a test anyways? So this is Surah 32, Ayah 13, and then the one I was going to is what the polities were saying here. Do they possess the treasures of your Lord's bounty? No. Was the message sent only to him out of all of us? In fact, they doubt my warning, he says, against the polytheists. In fact, they have not yet tasted my punishment. What a one God creator he is. Look at this. So here I feel the polytheists are right. This is about polytheists. If you go up, start with the Surah Saad ayats. And so Surah Saad ayat 8, in this part, the polytheists say, has the reminder been revealed only to him out of all of us? So I'm reading the quotation part words also. Let me now read the Arabic to English word by word ayat translation. Has been revealed to him the message from among us? Nay, they are in doubt. Oh, so, okay, sorry. Nay, God says, nay, they are in doubt about my message. So this is God's message. But then we have some problems here with God's message and God's guidance. If you read the Abraham, ayats on Abraham, you will see. Abraham says, I'm going to God that he might guide me. After God has shown him, or, what. But the ayats are quite not in sequence, so I have to search them out and all. So you would have been guided, wouldn't you? If you see, if your souls, if someone here guides you, that your soul has the guidance, and you, from your soul, you go into your spirit, and you see you have the guidance within you. So we would not need such people like Abraham, Moses, Jesus. Jesus is quite mild, but Prophet Muhammad, all these prophets being. So, how? Let me tell you. You see here, but my word will come to pass. I sent the guidance, but you did not heed my guidance. So that is a test for you. I wanted to know how arrogant you people are. Why have you become arrogant? So he says he does not impose guidance on every soul. Dr. Mustafa, every soul its guidance. Surely we would have given, had we willed. So you see the runaround this God has given you and testing you. Who will receive our guidance? If you don't believe me, I'll take you step by step here through the verses of Abraham, right? Surah Safat 70. He later said, I'm leaving to my Lord. I'm going to, and he said, the reason why I'm not reading Dr. Mustafa Khattab, because this part, here in this ayat, it doesn't quite say, It says, I'm leaving in obedience. But whatever the interpretation may be of this ayat, Surah 37, ayat 99, Abraham said, I am going to my Lord. He will guide me. He will guide me. Now, Abraham needs guidance after all that. After he came out of the fire safely, why does he need guidance from his Lord now? Why is he going to his Lord? Where not is his Lord? Had you sat with the idol worshippers and found out where God is and he is inside of you, you don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to go anywhere. And then what happens is Abraham has become a guide for the people. Leader, imam. Now what happens here after? So you can look at the ayats previously in this. Surah Safat, ayat 99, is it? 37th chapter of the Quran. Sometimes it doesn't load properly, so I don't know if it... I think it is Surah Safat. My Lord will give me one of the righteous. Now God gave him a son, so when he grows up, very forbearing, of course, sacrifice is needed. This God is... you see, in the polytheism, you don't need to sacrifice your son and all this. And anyways, you'll say God saved him, and God saved his son. Now he has to test Abraham. You see, when Abraham said, I am going to the Lord, could it be that I was even proud? So now God has to give us examples step by step. Okay, the I may not be proud, the I may be proud. I am going to my Lord. After he has broken the idols and they put him in the fire, we are told, but I doubt that. Nimrod put him in the fire. Very big fire they made for him. So this, I'll be struggling. Please bear with me again and again. I have to say this because my health is like this. Sorry, it's been like this. So when the boy reached, and then the sacrifice has to take place, but he was ransomed with a great sacrifice. Then when they submitted to Allah's will, in quotation mark, to Allah's will, Abraham laid him on the side of the forehead for sacrifice. See how crazy this gets. We called out to him, O Abraham. Now Allah speaks to him, calling out to him. Was it an auditory hallucination or what? And then 105 ayat. You have already fulfilled the vision. Indeed, this is how we reward the good doers. So, good doers, you ransomed here with the grand sacrifice. Then Prophet Muhammad's grandson got it in Karbala. That was truly a revealing test. Evidence that you will become the leader. But before, wait. God will make you the leader, and how a leader should be. He should sacrifice his son for humanity's sake and put others, those who follow him, and this and that forward. Not go after his own desires. How a leader has to be. I understand all that because I was a Shia. I know what a leader should be. Right? Like Imam Hussein. Okay? Then we come to Surah Shura. Grant me an honorable reputation among posterity. This is Abraham's prayer. Surah 26, ayat 84. Surah Shu'ara, not Shura, Surah Shu'ara, poet, 84. Grant me an honorable reputation among posterity. Okay, I might make these mistakes of not remembering the ayats, not pronouncing words properly, but remember, I know what I'm at. So look, please just listen. Be patient, please, and listen to what I'm trying to get at. This is a mountainous thing that I have to. I'm moving. So I have to explain to you, have to show you how your souls were not guided. This is not the true Allah. Whether it came from Abraham or Moses or any other prophet of this one monotheistic religion. Now, Abraham wants a good name, right? So he's praying to God. But he lied. He lied to the idols. Remember that also. I didn't start from there. That Abraham lied, sarcastically being, but he lied. Whether being sarcastic or ironic or cheeky, he lied. You remember that ayat. Now Surah Anbiya, so they turned to themselves and said, yeah, here. Then they quickly regressed to their original. He answered, rather this biggest one of them did it. Ask them if they can speak. So this is Surah Anbiya 21, chapter of the Quran, verse 63. Abraham lied, right? They said, Abraham, was it you? Then we go down and see what happens here. Ayats are scattered about Abraham. Then they quickly regress to the original. We don't need this for now. He rebuked them. Do you then worship instead of Allah what can neither benefit nor harm you in any way? That's not the way to put it. The question is, how are you going to be a guide? Shame on you and whatever you worship instead of Allah. Do you not have any sense? He's ridiculing them. Oof to you and to what you worship besides Allah. Then will you not use reason? So Surah Anbiya 67. Anything else here? They concluded, burn him. Okay, to avenge the gods. But then he came out. We ordered, O fire, be cool and safe for Abraham. Came out safe because God ordered. They had sought to harm him, but we made them the worst losers. And then we delivered him along with Lot to the land we had showered with blessings for all people. And we blessed him with Isaac as a son and Jacob as a grandson as an additional favor, making all of them righteous. And favoring them, we also made them leaders, guiding by our command, and inspired them to do good deeds, establish prayer, pay alms tax, and they were devoted to our worship. What? We made them what? Leaders. Imatan. What is this? I only know about imams. Immatan. They guide. You see what? I found out the mistake here. I caught him by our command and we inspire. Because here Abraham says in this ayat, we are told, where is it? Surah Anam. And we blessed him with Isaac and Jacob, descendants. And we preferred this descendants. Where's that ayat? This is the reasoning we gave to Abraham against his people. We raise in rank anyone we please. Raise in rank. Your Lord is wise and aware. No. I'm going to my Lord to be guided, right? It is those who have faith and do not mix their faith with wrongdoing, who will be secure, and it is they who are rightly guided. Remember, this is against the polytheists again. So I was going to that ayat which I showed you previously in this live stream earlier on. 82. It is only those who are faithful and do not tarnish their false faith with falsehood, who are guaranteed security and are rightly guided. Guaranteed security. Why should I fear what you associate with him while you do not fear to associate with God that for which he has sent down to you no authority? That's their claim, the monotheistic claim in this Quran. Prophets claim. Tell me, if you know the truth, which side has more right to feel secure? Which side has more right to feel secure? Ask yourselves. From the tests of Allah from the guidance of Allah. This is my Lord, and what I do not love. He did reasons like that. Then he saw the moon. Misguided people. Indeed, I will definitely be of the erring people, unless my Lord guides me. Indeed, unless my Lord guides me, then Allah has guided one person at a time in an era. Every prophet comes, one prophet in an era. And he can be an imam too. Not only give out the message, warnings and all, but be an imam, a leader. You see, the word guidance is very important. So now Abraham is saying, please God, guide me, guide me, guide me. Remember when Abraham, this is Surah Baqarah, ayat 1 to 4. Sorry, I'm not going in sequence. Remember when Abraham was tested by his Lord with certain commandments, which he fulfilled. Allah said, I will certainly make you into a role model, or word by word, Quran, Arabic, where is it in English? Fulfilled, he said, indeed, the one to make you for mankind a leader. He said, and from my offspring, he said, God said, no, not does reach my covenant to the wrongdoers. Now God, although Abraham prays here, I will go to my Lord. I will go to my Lord. Where is it? Out of all of us? Sajda? Please bear with me. Now this is the one that if I could have, why not? Put guidance. I will go to my Lord. Abraham says, oh, this ayat is really, I have to search for it. Abraham said, I will go to my Lord. For what? I think it's Surah Safat, ayat 37. I will go to my Lord. He will surely guide me. Now, is your Lord the only guide? Or does he have to now make them guides? And so, he had to test Abraham with a son until he grows up, then sacrifice him. All this hard work. You see? Sacrifice is needed because your nafs is inclined to evil. And how can Abraham be a leader until he's tried and tested? Another point. But what's the greatest point here? What's the greatest mistake made here? That one is guide. Now he becomes a guide to people. He becomes a guide to people. Abraham. Although he says here in Surah Safat ayat 37, if you get my point here, what happens? The whole monotheistic religion falls apart. Did you get my point? Did I explain it properly? Let me put it in other words and keep going around and round and round until you get it. You see, what did this is against the polytheists, he said. Only, I'm going to my Lord will guide me. But, and who is secure? Who feels more secure? Believing in one God, or your gods you believe in neither can harm you, nor can they benefit you? But who becomes, you see, you have a clue here. Where is it? Sorry, I have to keep searching like this. Has the reminder been revealed only to him out of all of us? Why do the polytheists say this? Go to India and see why the polytheists, what the polytheists. Where will they lead you? Yes, there are gurus, but once the darkness is gone, guru means the one who takes away the darkness, the ignorance. from inside you. Then you go and you become your guru. Through meditation, there's yoga, bhakti, bhakts, devotees of God. You see, all of us, they are saying, out of all of us, they're surprised here. But you know, the way they have been blamed for saying this is that, do you doubt my revealed reminder? This revealed reminder, these revelations are terrible. Salahuddin says the Holy Quran, it is not like any read of any book. It is powerful, majestic recitation. We must combine both to get the full experience. Salahuddin, if you want to do this and start praising your religion, why don't you make your own, instead of harassing me here, go make your channel. Have you understood the Quran, or are you like you want people to just blindly extremism? Last time you said extremism. Are you doing this? This time you're coming here praising this Holy Quran, right? You are making a mockery of yourself. Your terrorism. You are the terrorist. What Quran majestic recitation? Listening to the Quran, it is just another experience of another world. Well, listening to music, I can say it's another experience of another world. I mean, when the Hindus say Radhe, Radhe, and they sing their kirtans and all, it is just another experience of another world, Vaikuntha. So you can't monopolize this Quran. Did Prophet Muhammad teach you how to recite this Quran? Can you tell me where this recital way came from? Style. But is it a book? Is it a book? Salahuddin is saying, but the Holy Quran is a book. No, you stick to one thing and answer me. Oh, okay. Find the original. Find the one that Muhammad had it in his hand as a book. Find that original one and bring it. Bring me from the whole book, huh? Not just 1 or 2, 3, 4 surahs. Did it even come as a book? Because it didn't come as a book. It came as a revelation. You don't even know the meaning of kitaba. You should go to Ismailis and find out what the meaning of kitaba is. You know book? What is book in Arabic? What is book in Arabic? And did it come as a book? Did Prophet Muhammad in his lifetime also compile it in a book? Managed to compile it in a book? Or did they memorize it and keep it in their hearts? And also the recitation, it was revealed as recitation which was put into book to save it. Oh yes, now you're coming to the point. Right. This is better said. Thank you. Now you see what you do? It is revealed in a recitation, and who put it in a book? When was it put in a book? And where is that original book? Where is that original book? Was it put in the lifetime of Prophet Muhammad? And if you can find that original book, please tell us where you can find that whole complete compilation of the Quran recitation in a book. Abu Bakr did it first. Okay, where is that book? Abu Bakr did it how many years after Prophet Muhammad? How many years after Prophet Muhammad? You say Abu Bakr did it. The Shia say Ali did it. Or who did it? Zaid bin Thabit did it? Or so you can go on that. Look, it doesn't help. This is very important, this part here. So Abu Bakr did it. Now you're going to tell me who did it, and I should believe in what you are saying here, because you jump to some recitation of the Quran that really doesn't make sense to me. If you listen to the recitation of the Shias, of their dua, you will say it is another world. If you go to the pilgrimage to Imam Hussein, you will say it is another world. So please, everyone has their own recitation. Even the birds praise Allah. Chun, 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 chun. Everyone has their way of worshipping Allah in their own language. Even the birds know how to do it, the Quran ayat says. Now you come with these unbelievable, where you come from. Pathetic. Don't make me get angry now, please. Please stick to the topic, Salahuddin. Brother, brother, brother. Please, I beg you, don't do that. Why are you? It's so pathetic of you. You don't care for politics, you don't care for anyone's health, you don't care for. Abu Bakr ruled for 2 years after the Holy Prophet. Okay, so didn't the Holy Prophet say my sunnah should not be written? I mean to get the full experience of the Holy Quran. Okay, you want to get the full experience of the Holy Quran? Read it like a parrot? Recite it? And who taught the recital? Can you give me a hadith where Rasulullah said, this is the way you should recite? Beautiful, okay? How did Prophet Muhammad teach you how to recite the Quran? The recital of the Quran? So you want to get the full experience? Why don't you go to India? Get the full experience of the recital of their kirtans, their Vedas, their all this Kurukshetra, Mahabharat, Gita. You know, in Kurukshetra, Gita. I mean, for them, in their language, it sounds out of the world, they say. Right? However you may come, you are a very dishonest person. Yes, from Bukhari, the Holy Prophet command to sing the Holy Quran. I see. Which number is it? Sing it or how to sing it? Oh yeah, So I don't have an answer for this because I was really not ready for this nonsense here. Sorry, it's just pathetic. You see, do you like what we sing? Do you like what we recite? Yes, from Bukhari, the Holy Prophet command to sing the Holy. Singing, okay, singing it or reciting it in a melody. In a melody. How do you say it? Singing the Holy Quran. Singing is not allowed in Islam, in Shia Islam. But I can show you. You want to hear something from the, you would want to cry, right? Look, I don't want to go there. Look, I can tell you about Shia. I mean, it makes me cry when, Hussein, एक करता था, if you know Urdu, you know Urdu? एक करता था सजदा के मदीना हुआ पार. को फैलाए खड़ी है मेरा अकबर. You have a beautiful voice. God bless. God bless. God bless. I have a beautiful voice. Thank you very much. I don't have a beautiful voice, but it's the way, this is Urdu, our Marsiya, Shia Marsiya. Bibi Sughra is saying, where's Ali Akbar? Bimar, she is not well. Now you see, this recitation, how do you feel about it? Wouldn't you want to cry? Oh. And it must have been cold out in your shadow to never have sunlight in your face. Songs is the feet of the soul, as it is said. Right. So now you cannot say this. Oops, my mic was not attached properly. The song is the food of the soul, they say. Now where does this melody come from? It comes from the heart of a person. Not just because the Quran recitation. I can give you such songs will make you cry. Love songs often do. So you see, it's not only the Quran. Quran is not the monopoly. Even the Hindus sing out the song, the kirtan, sorry. Praises to Krishna, Radha, Sita, Ram. So please, wow, you know many songs in different languages? No, not in different languages. Just English, Urdu, the Hindi songs in Urdu especially. I know them. Right? So the point here is I don't want any vows or anything. I just want you to know that the singing of anyone, if they sing inspired by a song. I have a song. देखो चले ना जाना हमें छोड़ कर प्यार भरे दो शर्मीले नैन कोई जाने ना क्यों मुझसे शर्मा आए कैसे मुझे तर पाए जिनसे मिला मेरे दिल को चैन. What a relaxing voice. You see? So, yes. We have also in Shia Islam, we have Noahs, dirges, Marsiya, souls. जब के हुसैन चले okay, I don't know the whole thing, but सैयदे सजाद हैं और जुल्म की जंजीर है. Okay? I don't want to go into that. Although I didn't understand the words, but feelings reach. Yes, you see? So these are some from the Shia, some from English song, American songs, some from, I can sing some songs now from, and these were, what was that I sang? Pyar Bare Do Sharmile Nain by Mehdi Hassan, Pakistani ghazal singer, Mehdi Hassan, right? So the melody is coming from where? You see, you Muslims have been misguided. What about the Arabic? Do you know any? No, not much, no. Sorry. I just know. Ya Mustafa, Ya Mustafa, Anek la hebbek, Ya Mustafa. I don't love you, Ya Mustafa. Oh, Mustafa. Although it says, I love you, Mustafa, but I'm saying, Anek la hebbek. Ammane, 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 Leishal al Hayrane. Ammane, Ammane. Qalbi Jaib. Little bit I know, Ammane, by Nadia, what's her name, the singer. Okay? And there's another one, but I don't know the whole song. There's Khaled, there's Nadia, Ammane, Ammane. I even know Irani. Irani song. Gugush. I mean, Ammane, Ammane. Song, where's the song? You see, so this, if you want to go into this, Ammane would be N-E-H, Ammane, Ammane, Nadia, or song. You see, don't, please, Salahuddin, sorry, it's Diana Haddad, Ammane. Do you see this? Not Nadia. Sorry, I was wrong. Diana Haddad. Yes, the first was Egyptian, but I'm not sure about the second. Okay. Now you see, look, Salahuddin, brother. I'm trying to, first one, Diana Haddad is Egyptian. Now, huh? She's Egyptian? So, now we have the other one, what? Habibi ya Nurul Ain ya Sakin Khayali. Habibi ya Nurul Ain ya Sakin Khayali. Who is he? I know that too. And I know Gugush. Man amade am, voy, man amade am. Ish faryad kunad. Man amade am, ke naz kun yad kunad. Man amade am, voy. Dun 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 dun. ای دل بر من الهی صد سال شبی. You see? So this going on. See, don't bring the Quran recitation and all this. And you don't even have the original Quran. I know very well about that. And the Quran was not a book. It was compiled, if it were through the Sunni side, if it was compiled by Abu Bakr, it was burnt by Omar bin, Affan, what's his name? Usman bin Affan. It was burnt, all the Qurans were burnt, and only Hafsaz was saved. Salahuddin, brother, are you still here? You don't have the original Quran. So now, I have given, I could get angry at you like I got angry at Kalthofer. You are really deceiving, dishonest man here. You care not about reasoning and the proof from the Quran ayats. I don't know where you are going and where you are coming from. So please don't hit me below the belt. This is my hard work. I've put everything in it to save the Muslims, not only from extremism, but to show you that this religion is from a terrorist, extremist. And you will never reach, your souls will not be guided because God has been testing you, this one creator. So now, Abraham, back to Abraham, please. Where's my close? Can't find it. I don't know where I put my other glasses, but anyways, I think this one, the closer one, stronger one is not there. Oh God, reading glasses. Wait, I have this one, but it's it hurts me, it's sharp. Okay. So you see here we have Abraham says, I will go to my God after, maybe after he's shown the kingdom of, the kingdom of the heavens and the earth and the power and all that of God. Don't know how he saw it. Maybe he saw it in his vision or something. But the soul, you see, you don't know how to go beyond your soul. You're not shown this. That's why these people are having problems. They may have seen it in a vision. They may have wanted to get, famous, like Abraham prayed to God and God fulfilled his prayer that, oh God, make me famous, make my name, and grant me an honorable reputation among posterities. Posterity. Surah 26, ayat 84. Right? Who else is here? Please, this is one of a kind you have never seen before, maybe. Because there is someone helping me, because for the truth's sake, I left my religion. I had to question Imam Hussein, even Zain al-Abidin. It was very difficult. Sayyid Sajjad hai, aur zulm ki zanjeer hai. Pain doesn't lie, we say. Forget about Quran recitations. We Shias were told pain doesn't lie. There was Sayyid Sajjad. After Karbala, Imam Hussein. How? Kisko sambhale Zainab, kisko puka sada de Zainab. सर नंगे शाम आई पढ़ती दुआएं ज़ैनब. ठीक है? So, and Sayyid Sajjad. So pain doesn't lie. How come all that pain is lying? No. You will see your pain never lies. If you have a pain, it could be psychosomatic, but what if you have a wound? It doesn't lie, right? The pain is there. It's there to protect you. And you will see me, my pain, I'm in pain, in action. So grant me an honorable reputation among posterity. Okay, he's broken the gods and everything. What do we see here? Let's see. And had we willed, and had we willed, we could have easily imposed guidance on every soul. But my word will come to pass. So this free will he has given and not imposed guidance is another curse on human beings. Let every soul be guided, calling out, like Muji Baba's inviting, show you. Now leave everything aside, your belief systems, everything. Clear your mind, empty yourselves. Let the mind be. Do not engage with the mind. You see, we don't want this test. I will surely fill up hell with jinn and humans altogether. Shiva, the jinns were under him. You see, like the devils for Solomon, dived for Solomon and all this. Shiva is the chief of jinns. All these, underworld, netherworld people, aliens, spirits and all. Now we don't want this word of God to pass, because had he imposed his guidance on every soul would have been guided, and no soul, neither from the jinn nor the humans would have gone to hell. Right? So this is what we are after, and this is what the policies were after, I guess. If not polities, spirituality, you don't have to believe in any religion, but the master will guide you to yourself, that you remove. You don't have to give sacrifices to be you don't have to try and kill your son or things like that. You can give sacrifice your life in another way, and doesn't even have to be a sacrifice. When you're doing it for God, it's God should make it so good for you. It would not even seem like a sacrifice. Like Mother Teresa said, that a sacrifice must hurt, must cost. Yeah, maybe the ego will not like it. But your true self, you're coming to your true self, you're clearing. Your soul could have dirt on it. It's dirty. It's inclined to evil. Surah Yusuf ayat. Your soul is inclined to evil. Even Hazrat Yusuf said this. Now what is Abraham saying? I'm going to my Lord to be guided by my Lord. What has he said in this? Where is it now again? Surah Anam. If my Lord does not guide me, I shall be one of those who go astray. This also, look at this. But security is from the Lord. Of course, no one, even polities cannot say that security is not from the Lord himself. But Abraham, if security is from your Lord, then shouldn't everyone who believes in God and loves God have security from him? No, but that's not how it works here. It doesn't work that way. Not everyone. If you love God, follow me. You remember that ayat? If you love God, follow me. Allah will love you and forgive you your sins. Al Imran ayat 31. O Messenger, tell people, if you indeed love Allah, follow me, and Allah will love you and will forgive you your sins. Allah is all forgiving, all compassionate. So I'm trying to correct the ayats. It's very difficult because, Sunnis may come here, try to put blame on me anyways, blasphemy, this, that. Like you, like Salahuddin, very cunning, very. They don't see it. They don't see it. And this is why I have to then get angry, upset, sad, that all this I'm doing for what? And then you come to nursery rhymes, like the recitation of the Quran. Baba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, yes, sir. 3 bags full. Then you come to nursery, like Salahuddin. So please don't do this to me and get me angry at you. Call to offer, I got angry at, and then what happened? I started to go wild. Because you see, there's an energy in me, devilish. I could have, right now, if I didn't have an answer properly, I could have, my right side is hurting. Liver, I need some, water, excuse me. So please pay attention to this. This is very, very important. And don't let me lose out on, I'm very keen on this. What shall I say? Yeah, it's very difficult to even bring, it's like vascular dementia I have or something. I'm struggling. Please don't make life difficult for me. Already it is difficult. Excuse me, just having water. Oh. And it's hurting me. So don't remind me, this is my passion. I don't want to get reminded how much it's hurting me, my body, And the night I got up, I have to do some exorcism prayer. I'm trying to search for a good prayer from Chinese or where, Japan. I'd search India, so that something, and it's like I could see the thing really getting to me. So sorry if I get angry. Please, as it is, there are obstacles in my life. And I cannot, please, when I have said here time and again, I cannot tolerate dishonesty. Salahuddin, I have no time for you. Now, after this, enough. O people, bear witness. I'm not like Prophet Muhammad to change to Allah and adoption. But please bear witness. Someone help me here. There were people. Look, Salahuddin, I don't know how to talk to you now. Stop this. Your prophet was and his Allah misguiding others, using Abraham, using David to guide people. One person at a time, it's enough for that person, it's too much for that person too. And yet they want to guide people. And they say that Allah will guide me, and then what has happened? Allah, the one creator, has made Abraham guide, leader of all people, to guide them. And now I could put forth the same question to you monotheistic religious prophet followers, your prophets also. What is this? Let me open Surah Safat. We called out to Abraham, "Oh Abraham, this is enough now," when they had both submitted to God. Look at the prayer. What is Abraham saying? And I have to go from one ayat to from one surah to another. Lord, grant me. And I can't even write notes. He said, I will go to my Lord, he will surely guide me. And he says, this is Surah 37, ayat 99. He later said, so many translations. And then he said, I'm going to my Lord, he will guide me. Okay, he's guiding you to what? To make a sacrifice. He gave him a righteous offspring, whether it was Ishmael or Ismail or Isaac, from this Quran, Ishmael, Bible, Old Testament Isaac. Now please pay attention to this. He said, because I want to take you, this Quran has made you repulsed towards idol worshippers and other ways of worship. Because this is the only way others are worse creatures. Shias are even worse than those worse creatures, like Jews, Christians, and polytheists. Imam Hanbal has said it, Imam Hanbal, against Shias. And you are the best of creatures because you are Muslims. There's no freedom also in this. Either you are disbelievers, worst of creatures, or you are believers, the best of creatures. And you will not be guided. But okay, Abraham has prayed for guidance. What happens? Later on, Abraham becomes the guide for the people who follow him, then follow him, and then they're guiding. Moses becomes a guide for the people. My Lord, bless me with a righteous offspring. He has to make a sacrifice here. So that this is a test, a mighty test. So what is the point here? Guidance, right? Security from Allah. Will you get security and guidance from Allah by following Abraham? Then when they submitted to Allah's will and Abraham laid him on the side of his forehead. Oh my God. This is crazy. We called out to him, "Oh Abraham." Right? We have already fulfilled the vision. Indeed, this is how we roll. Maybe Abraham himself started to hear voices. Now, on one hand, he's going to sacrifices. On the other hand, if God has called out to him. Tawah. So I shouldn't be laughing, really, because, I understand that no, it's mental illness. These one God people have started to have a mental illness. That was truly a revealing test. Why? Because and we redeemed him with a great sacrifice. They say Imam Hussain. And blessed Abraham with honorable mention among the later generations. But you can't see their gods, idols. You think they are. Now with the house that Abraham built, that's not an idol, no. That's the house of Allah now. Bayt Allah. House of Abraham becomes Bayt Allah. Oh my goodness. See? How do you know that these people don't want fame, power from God? What? Shaitan. Okay, peace. What else is there? Now there'll be another mention of someone else. It will turn. This is how we reward the good doers. He was truly one of our faithful servants. So then he becomes a leader, and we guide him. We gave him glad tidings of Isaac, and a prophet, one of the righteous. Sorry. Oh. And certainly we showed favor to Moses and Harun. See, it goes now. Doesn't complete the verse on Abraham. Now I have to search for some. Now this Surah I showed you, Shu'ara. Then we go to Surah Anbiya. We also made the leaders guiding by our command and inspired them to do good deeds, establish prayer and pay alms tax, and they were devoted to our worship. Oh Abraham, I'm not afraid of you. Because you know what? There's not only one God guiding us directly, but He sends guides here. And if you want to be one of the guides here, which you did, why are you telling the polytheists? They may be better guided than you. You wanted to be a leader. You see, if you say, Allah will guide me, then you see all these Sunnis, that there are Sunnis. I know, I heard it from my own ears. What are Sunnis about? What do they say? Now here we are told, tafsirs, that Jibrail came when Abraham was being burnt by Nimrud, put in the fire. Jibrail came and Abraham's, well, some Sunni Muslim will come and tell me that, Ibrahim came and, Gabriel came and said, I will help you. And Abraham said, no, no, no. Or even the Shias have this tafsir, I don't know, of that ayat. No, 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 I don't need your help. Right? So even the Shias thing is that, what Bibi Zainab said to Yazid or Ibn Ziyad? So in front of a tyrant, world's greatest tyrant, we say Ibn Ziyad or Yazid, both of them. The La ilaha people should not be afraid, right, of anyone. The ones who bear witness that there is no God but Allah, and Allah is the Supreme, should not be afraid of anyone, right? Any strength, any power. There is no power, no strength other than Allah. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah al-ali al-azim. Right? Maybe I sound Irani, but I'm not I went to an Irani school. No, the Aliyun Mazar al-Ajoyab, like that. I learned, my principal was Irani. Once in my, nursery, kindergarten, school was Irani. And my mother's mother was Irani. Okay? Now, La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah al-ali al-azim. There is no power, no strength, no power save in Allah. That's a Quran ayat too, I think. I'm not sure. Right? So now, but guidance, not only Allah. Mercy, not only Allah. God sent personified mercy in Prophet Muhammad. God sent down His mercy. Merciful Prophet, beloved. So, Salahuddin, I see that you have, it's so negative. It's something in me, obstacles in me. So it's very negative. I keep going here and there. Now, Salahuddin has really made me sick with this, his questions here. Salahuddin, do you mean to harass me all the time you come here, or what? Are you Pakistani? Are you Arab? I mean, what can make you see that this Islam is wrong? What can make you see, Salahuddin, I ask you a question. Please tell me, what will make you see this Islam is wrong? False. If you depart from the Quran ayats too that I'm showing you, and through the Quran way, reason, everything I have put forth here, I've used the Quran method on the Quran method. If there were much contradictions in the Quran, then it would have been from other than Allah. But you departed from there. Sometimes you agree after 2 hours of, like, this has been going on, I think, for a month now. Brother, if you have departed from the Quran method, on the Quran method, then what else can I do with you? Then your coming here is futile. It is a harassment. It's hurting me to see what you're doing. You're not taking in my showings here, my sharing. You are an obstacle. You are the one, you are my enemy here. Brother, why do you want to do this to me? You are departing from the Quran method of searching the truth in the Quran ayats, finding out the evidence, proof from the Quran ayats. What can I do? What else can I do for you? How can I help you? You are being an obstacle. You already have obstacles in my life and everywhere. Called Hoffer, I didn't know where. Maybe he was a Shia sympathetic. And then the Shias would say, what is she doing here? You see, it was very tough for me. I have obstacles here. I have someone who's married to a Saudi. She also, I don't know, I cannot trust her, not trust her sisters. They were jealous. You know, people competing and jealousy and all that. They don't want to see other people shine. And I had a Muslim friend. She wanted to be right. She couldn't even see Shia Islam to be true. She just wanted to be right as a Sunni or some Muslim. Quran only, or what they choose from, however they choose, that singing is good, hymning is good, Prophet Muhammad heard girls, they can choose from their own, whatever their opinion, they choose from the hadiths, spurious, just God knows how they choose those hadiths. And then they say they are Quran only, or they are God knows what only. I'm going to come again. And this time, I've put my foot down. So you were talking about UAE. I hope that the Arabs don't follow you. The way you are harassing me here. I'm going to come back again with another. Just spoils my